Now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
Just keeping you up to date on what's going on right now with Hurricane Delta. This is a powerful Category 3 storm. Cut across the Yucatan Peninsula, lost a little strength. It has now regained that strength because this is fairly shallow water and fairly warm. The good news is the water closest to the coastline is a little bit cooler, so hopefully that will take a little bit of the steam off this storm. It's going to come barreling ashore. Very similar path to Hurricane Laura. But the good news about this storm is that it's moving very quickly, so it's not going to linger and drop a lot of rain, but you could still see areas picking up a foot or more of rain in the strike zone as it moves slowly ashore later on this afternoon and evening. But a lot of widespread rain around the Gulf, and the winds are going to be extremely dangerous. And when storms come ashore, they also break up, cause severe thunderstorms and even tornadic activity. So it is going to be a rough night in the Gulf. Here at home, we are looking at just a few minutes before sunrise, a pretty start to our morning. Comfortable, cool conditions. A little bit of that northwesterly breeze coming in. Down in the 30s at Big Bear here on the valley floor. We're up into the lower 70s, most reporting cities. 67 right now, though, in Palm Desert and Desert Hot Springs. 65 in Yucca Valley. We're at 72 in 29 Palms. The numbers look great. A little breezy here and there. We're going to keep an eye on the winds today. You can see that winds in La Quinta up around 18 miles per hour. We're seeing winds over 20 miles per hour. These are not gusts. These are sustained winds. So it is certainly breezy along the I-10 corridor. And interestingly, more so as you work your way farther to the east and south. Typically, those stronger winds would be closer to the mouth of the pass. But it's all part of the package that's bringing us the cooler temperatures. Cooler temperatures have resulted in higher dew points this morning, but they'll dry out nicely. Partly cloudy skies expected across the Southland today, including here in the desert. We'll see a few clouds, not a whole lot. Area of low pressure just spinning along the coast, but it will drop down much closer to us. The jet track is pulling it farther south, and that's what happens this time of year. It's a good phenomenon. It will bring in some cooler numbers, and eventually we're certainly hopeful that it will bring in some rain. Next storm up is coming out of the Gulf of Alaska, and that should cool us off next week. The area of low pressure kind of spins through. Tomorrow, likely the coolest day of this period, and then we'll start to warm up as we end up on the backside of this area of low pressure that will start to warm up. Today, lower 90s, very close to our seasonal average. Your Comfort Air 7-day forecast looks terrific. It is not exactly what we were hoping for in terms of numbers next week. We're going to be in the triple digits a couple of days, so anticipate that. But briefly, and the nice thing about this time of year, even when we get to like 100, 102, it doesn't stay there very long. We cool off nicely in the afternoon and evening. But there you go. The 7-day forecast, once again, has some triple numbers there.
Nice looking.